been a long time since y'all saw me. Back, guys. 60 Gang. This is your boy Doug. Never mind the gray hair. Yeah, I'm gray. 65. I'm getting ready to turn 64. So yeah, I didn't shave my hair today, so I got a little bit of gray showing. Just want to shout out to you guys. I'm here grinding right now. I'm in Grayson. Headed to Kennesaw. Shout out to Kennesaw. We're gonna go up to Kennesaw right quick. Do some things. And then from Kennesaw we headed to Hampton. Shout out to Hampton. Before we do the Kennesaw, we got to pause for the cows. This is my cows. The only reason why I come out here, so I can stop. Make a D-pose. Feel me? Cows. Fuck the cows. Oh, that's breaking my wheels. I hate that shit. One of these. Love putting these in the back. Scrub my wheels. Turn my wheels to the right. Oh yeah, let's roll. I'm gonna tell you how much you got it. You ain't pay people down the spot, right?
Hey, what's up, world? It's your girl, Jada Brat, aka the Toe Goat Daughter. Okay. So I'm gonna be riding with Ed today. He gonna teach me a little something. Okay. He always texting my phone, calling my phone, talking about who gonna run the business, who gonna finish the business, who gonna take over when I can't. Your girl Jada Brat. Okay. So he finna show me some things. Whole time he told me to be ready at a time. This morning I been here waiting on him. Whole time he not even here. How I beat you here? How I beat you? I'm confused, but y'all gonna come along with me today, with me and the Toe Goat, showing Jada Brat, his daughter, what to do.
Is you ready, man? Is she ready? I know I'm a little late, y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta give me some grace, man. Give me just a little bit of grace right quick, man. But is you ready, bruh? You know what I'm saying? I'm always calling her, bruh, talking about what I'm gonna do, who I'm gonna lead a business to. You know what I'm saying? As you said, she can handle it. She got it covered. So today we're gonna put that through the test, man. We're gonna put it to the test today. But first of all, she ain't ready. She ain't ready. Where your work clothes at, bruh?
I'm in shorts.
At least have some shoes on. at least have some titty. But you know, it's cool though. It's cool.
At least the toes polished.
Okay. At least they polished. Alright. But anyway, we about to get it busy, man, cause I got my workload, I already got my workload, so we gotta hurry get active because we got a vehicle on the west side. I gotta hurry snatch up before we get to moving around again a little too much. So that's what we about to do, man. But first, I gotta get them a little bit more prepared, man. Cause everybody wanna look cute when they come to Evan. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. They wanna be behind the scenes or come on, it don't work. Listen. But we about to get busy, y'all. So listen, like I always say, I ain't about to talk y'all head off. Y'all stick around, man. Y'all, let me get you some. Let me get you some more tires, bro. Golly. Alright, y'all. So, first line of business is I gotta get these two together because ain't no way y'all coming dressed like this. But it's cool though because the goats stay prepared. So let's get them vest up so we can hit this road and we can get busy. Alright y'all, so we probably about 15 minutes away from where the vehicle is located. So man, you ready, bro? Is you ready?
Born ready.
Now you was born ready. Alright, man. Okay. I believe in you though. I believe in you. But just a little what you laughing for, man? This ain't no game, but this is real life, man. This is real life. But when it comes to repos, it's not hard. It's all about like your approach. You feel me? Like my approach is kind of laid back, kind of mellow. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people be going through stuff in life. You feel me? This might be their last straw. You know what I'm saying? They might be on they weeks in, and I don't want to tip the cup over. If you understand what I'm saying. So I try to be kind of like laid back, kind of communicate with the people a little bit more than like any other repo man probably would do. But it kind of works for me. But you always got to just be extra cautious, extra aware of your surroundings, your environment, and the situation at hand. Feel me? But, you know, it's all part of the game, man. It's all part of the game. So yeah, we be pulling up shortly, y'all. So y'all stick around, man, because I feel it's about to get interesting. Back, bro. Just hang back. Just watch me in action, man. What's going on, bro? Ooh. So pretty much after I check the VIN number, start putting my equipment on. See, if you was doing this, you would have to write me somebody to know. Heavy sometimes. How you doing? Your car's on the repo list. Here go your paperwork right here.
Come on, man. Like, seriously, today
Gotta be the day, miss.
today's not even today.
Yeah, they've been trying to contact you for the past couple months, but they said that I guess your number's going straight to like voicemail or something. Like you put them on the block list.
Man, I can't give you a quick $100 real quick. Do on this.
I would do it, man. But you know what I'm saying? It kind of don't work like that though.
What are you gonna straight on Rico people or something? Come on, man. Go. You know, it's something.
Like I tell everybody, miss, all you gotta do.
I'll give you a quick $100 real quick. Take my stuff off.
That
I
listen.
can't believe this right now. Like, literally.
That $100 most definitely sound enticing though, but I most definitely can't take it just the way the process works. Once I get the vehicle, like it got to go down to my lot, and you got to either call them, take care of everything with them, or come down to my lot and you can pay everything down to my lot. All my information on there also.
Okay.
Like I say, it's not that hard though. You know what I'm saying? Like plus, you don't really, well you. I forgot how much that pepper steak you owe, but they might work out a payment plan with you.
It's the hottest day.
No, it is.
I want to come get my car right now.
It is hot though. I ain't gonna need a lie to
Like,
you.
come on, bro.
But look at it on the bright side. At least it ain't happened on the even hotter day.
Oh my god, this is crazy. I got 4 kids. I'm a single mother. Come on, just help me out one time.
I'm saying like if you,
One time.
I'm saying, but if I don't take it, somebody else might take it, miss.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and luckily I'm one of the nice repo mans. I don't come up all aggressive. I try to, you know what I'm saying, communicate with people. You know. And plus, I always put in a good word for people too, though. Like, man,
What
listen,
I gotta do? I gotta sit on my car for you not to leave.
No, don't sit on it. Don't. Cause listen, I done had people do that to me before. I done had people sit on the car, get on top of the car. I don't want you to do that, cause you might you fall off the car. Then you might gotta go to the hospital. I don't want you in the hospital with no car. So like I said, just take care of everything with them.
You said they would be contact.
Yeah. You know, contact them. You know what I'm saying? They get you together though. Just let them know what you're doing. They might. I just seen them work some nice deals out with people on everything. But I hope you have a beautiful day though. See how you did that wood job, baby? Wasn't that hard, was it?
No.
Gotta get to the car around, strap it up and get it by there. Got that vehicle locked and loaded. Now we head down to the shop to pretty much drop it off and get it called in, logged in, and we're gonna head straight to our next repo. So, you know what I'm saying? Started off pretty smooth, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Job, baby. What's up? I'm saying though. What was going through your head during the process?
It's too hot outside for this.
So that was what you was thinking about. It was too hot. You weren't thinking about danger. You weren't thinking about I'm taking this person's car. You were thinking about it was hot. No, it was hot though. I ain't gonna lie though. I was thinking about that too because I was starting to sweat my t-shirt out. But I got focused though. You know what I'm saying? I got focused. So you gotta stay focused even in the heat, bro. Because you're gonna be working on all different type of elements, man. Cold, rain, snowing, hot, sun. It's gonna be a lot of different elements, man. So you know what I'm saying? You can't focus on what's going on with the environment. You got to focus on what's going on with the task at hand. See, there's a lot you gotta learn, man. I'm gonna get you together though, man. I'm gonna get you together. Before you know it, you'll be baby goat. You'll be baby goat, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be whipping up to the den. You gotta get your whip skills together, man. But right, we gonna take it. We gonna take it small steps, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you together though. We'll get you together. But y'all, we right around the corner from the vehicle, so we should pull them up in a second. How you doing? Your car on the list?
Go your list right here. Your car on the repo list.
Oh no, because I made my payments and they know that they should be on the repo list for none of that.
I don't know what to tell you. All you gotta do is contact them. Go from there if you want them to retrieve your car.
This is incorrect. Like no. Hell no.
You can get it right back literally.
This ain't correct.
So I don't understand. And I literally made that. So we closing the deal.
Once you contact them, they'll pretty much send me over a confirmation and let me know that you took care of the balance or you all came out to some kind of agreement, and you'll literally be able to get the vehicle right back.
This is shit, because I don't understand this. And that don't make no sense. What a way to fuck up my motherfucking life.
Damn right. You don't make a payment, that's what happens.
Like I said, we don't.
I'm trying to figure out, because they took about my car and all they made payments. And this definitely ain't no making no understanding.
Y'all hop in the car. Oh, I'm good, baby. What's going on?
I'm gonna have a call with you in a minute, couple cars.
Shit, just hit my line. I'm around.
You know I got your number. I got it the other day.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
I was just checking on you.
that vehicle locked and loaded, so we're gonna just get it down the street. I'm gonna finish strapping it up and we off to the shop to drop it off, man. Another successful tow. So how did you feel about that one? But come on, bro, you laughing, bro. This real life. Look, and he just coming out the driveway. He gonna really need a tow. So you well, how you feel?
Felt good, man. She was a little feisty one though. I almost had to come on my flip flop.
Man, the little flippies, man. You know, the little flippies up out of here, man. Motherfucking flippers. No, but we got that vehicle back. But just stop right here so we can get it strapped down right quick and get back to the spot. But I'm saying, man, that's, like I said, this the game right here, man. Remember how Tariq was on Power? You gotta be like that to me. Give me the game, GOAT. And he was like, give me the game, Ghost. You gotta be like, give me the game, GOAT. No, but I'm about to strap this puppy down, man, and then we out of here, man. Do something else with our day, man. Y'all, so after getting that car back and getting logged in and called in, we put up to the shop, just check my hit list. So we about to head not too far from here. We got another hit on the vehicle, so we about to try to slide up over there and grab that and keep it pushing. So this one right here, like I say, might be a little bit more just a little bit more dangerous, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say like one location is more dangerous than another location, but you know what I'm saying, like we back in the hood, getting busy, so you know, just gotta be a little bit more alert, you feel me? But we're gonna get the job done. We're gonna get the job done. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. So now you really gotta have your gang face on right here, bro. You kind of like that. We ain't like look right now. So. Job, baby. What you doing, bro?
Hey. What's going on?
What's up with you, bro?
What's going on? What's my shit?
Oh yeah, it's on the list.
I ain't giving a nigga a warning or nothing. What's that?
They gave you a warning, bro.
Warning for what?
You ain't paid people down to stop, man.
What you got to do with it?
I'm the repo man. I'm the one they pay to come get the vehicle when the person don't pay.
How much I got to pay?
I think you owe dude. I think it's on like a van, man. Like I said, you pay old boy, bro. You can get the vehicle right back, man. Literally, bro.
Let's just drop it down. I'm gonna go get it real quick.
Unfortunately, it don't work like that. Once I got it in the air, I got to take it, man. I got to take it, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the process works, man.
Damn, man.
Dude said he called you, bro. He said he called you a few times, though. He said he called you a few times. One time you hung up in his face. That's what he told me. I ain't saying that's true. Now I'm just
following my shit, man. I don't even live right here.
Oh, you got a GPS on.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, but like I say, bro, you can get it back. It's you know what I'm saying? You know how this stuff goes sometimes, man.
I don't give a nigga no warning or nothing.
No, the warning was when he had called you though.
Let me get my
shit out of here, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You know, all these slides. Damn. Come on, bro. Don't drive off, bro. Stand back that way right quick, 'cause I ain't know. You know. Hey, you don't. Come on, bro. You don't. Come on, bro. Don't drive off, bro. Come on, bro. Don't drive off, man. What you mean, bro? All you gotta do is listen, bro. He'll work with you, bro.
No, I can't afford it.
Come on, man. It ain't gotta be like this, brother. All you gotta do is holler at him, man. Come on, don't drive off, bro. Damn, bro. How many horsepower this boy got? 50 horsepower? 50 horsepower? I don't know. You might need to get this boy back to him, bro. Cause it sounds like the engine ain't too strong in it. Huh? I would, but I need the bread. I ain't gonna hold, right? I would, but I need the bread right now. Bills coming fast this time of year, bro. Huh? I know, man. Nah, Lee, hey, listen, bro. Why y'all be playing the brother game with me, man? Like I ain't for y'all, man.
Shit, bro, you ain't.
I'm for y'all, bro. I'm most definitely for you, bro. I want to see you win.
Look at that boy, he was white.
Yeah, he was white, though. He was white. He was white. You're white, though.
Hey, that's for sure, huh?
All right, you
Yeah, I said, unfortunately, bro, like when you get to this point, man, like I say, oh, boy, he said he sent you out, you know what I'm saying, multiple letters. He said he called you a few times. He kind of got into a little altercation on the phone, so that's why he had called me. You know what I'm saying? That's why he called me. He's like, man, I'm gonna need you to go get it, because old boy, he ain't trying to hear nothing I got to say. But it's like I said, it's just a band, though. It's only a band. It's only a band, though. But I guarantee you, though, if you call him and kind of work out something with him, he might get back to
I
you.
ain't got a dog. I ain't got a dog, bro.
Damn, man.
You're putting money right now.
That couple hundred sound nice, though. I ain't gonna even hold you, though. That couple hundred do sound nice, though. Check out, bro.
Links that heart, baby.
I most definitely got one, bro. Check out. That's what I do, bro. Cause he cool with me, man. I'm gonna take the vehicle out of my lot. I'm gonna call him like, listen, man. I'm gonna let old boy.
At the end of the day, you still taking the vehicle, though.
I know, cause I got to take it. I got to take it. Like once it's in my possession, I gotta take it, though. You know what I'm saying? Unless he call me and tell me otherwise, or you call him right quick, and he tell me like, listen, man, don't drop the vehicle, let him keep it. You know what I'm saying? But I doubt he do that because I the little situation y'all had. You own this house?
Right.
Huh?
Right.
I thought you just said this on your house, bro. I'm saying, now the owner come out and tell me I can't get here, then I might have to keep stepping. I might be out your hair in 1 second, bro. I might be out your hair in 1 second. It's the last steps. I wish I had some help. I wish I had some help over here.
Yeah, it's fine.
What we got, baby? Oh, yeah, I'm moving up, baby. just doing my job. That's it, man. I'm just doing my job. That's it, man. I don't want no. Listen, I don't play with no ill intention. I just put up to do a job. That's it. Oh, some merch? I got you, bruh. I got you. Matter of fact, DM me, bruh. Yeah. Okay, bet. That's it, bruh. I hope you get it back, though, bruh. I believe in you, though, bruh. Let me get out of here, because he's late. He got a gun up his motherfucker on it. In his sock.
Hey, let me get my shit out of there.
Man, you got all the time in the world to get stuff out of here. Let me get my stuff out. Yeah, all the time in the world to get stuff out. You go to the end, let me get stuff out. John, you probably would have turned back around and gave him his stuff. Might get right here, strap it down, man. Get me up out of here, man. That was pretty cool, though. But like I say, once again, it's all about just keeping your cool, you know, in any situations, and that's it, man. So, yeah, buddy. All right, y'all. So we did a pretty good job, man. We executed the play. I was sweating a little bit, but we got the job done. Thanks to my trusty sidekick, Jada Brett.
Worked my ass off.
By an assassin. Critical failures up and down with the Secret Service. Not sure they've really been accounted for. But without question, this was one of the single most important moments in American political history, the most important moment in modern American political history. Everything changed. The energy changed forever. President Trump would go on to win all 7 swing states. The popular vote, college landslide, after rising up on stage and declaring through blood-splattered face, fight, fight, fight. The crimson blood still streaking across his cheek, from his ear. The president showing the country that he was in it for the fight. And to the president's enemies, what did this prove? Well, if you come for the king, you best not miss. Something that Iran, you would assume, would understand at this point, but maybe not. Trump has left instructions to bomb Iran at every level that they've never seen if he is assassinated. The reason why he's giving these orders is because President Trump allegedly was nearly assassinated when he flew to Turkey, which is a border state from Iran, for a NATO summit. Trump had to switch planes and fly out on a far more secure and secret jet that didn't even use transponders as they got out of the Middle East airspace because of threats against his life from Iran. He switched to a new jet in Britain for the trip home. He couldn't take his new Air Force One because of this. Donald Trump in the periwinkle blue Air Force One that he hates. So Donald Trump was pissed about this, another attempt on President Trump's life, and he took it out on Iran last night. The U.S. strikes in Iran last night were the single most devastating strikes I think that we have seen in this entire conflict. It was not a pretty night for Iran. The nation is in ruins, or at the very least, the IRGC's headquarters and their leadership is dead. U.S. strikes reportedly killed IRGC chief at Underground Command Center. Who is that chief? Ahmad Vadali emerges from hiding for the first time. This was published on July 3rd. Okay, so that's 1 week ago. Powerful Iranian general Ahmad is back in the game. Look at him, here he is. This is Ahmad, a really nice guy. Well, he was a really nice guy. Ahmad's now dead. And he was killed last night in strikes that look like this. Holy moly, look at this. Okay. I mean, these are the kind of explosions that we haven't seen since the beginning of the war. Huge loss for the IRGC, an ammunition depot and storage facility belonging to the Iranians Army's Independent Armored Brigade, destroyed by U.S. Army precision missile strikes fired from HIMARS systems deployed from Kuwait. Now, this is critically important. So now the Saudis, Bahrainis, and Kuwaitis have said enough. Enough. You know, remember, it's their oil that is no longer able to be shipped through the Strait of Hormuz. And so they are now using American missile platforms to launch land-based missiles into Iran. I mean, that changes the game. Because now it's just a hunting fish in a barrel. If you're able to put missile launchers, if you don't have to fly an F-35 or an F-22 or a B-2 bomber, if you don't have to fly those things into Iranian airspace and risk an American pilot, if you can just launch missiles from all around the Gulf states that surround Iran, then you're toast. You're a sitting duck. We've changed the game. U.S. strikes kill Iranian Guard chief at underground command center. It's a huge success for U.S. forces. Iranian opposition media IRGC chief Ahmad has been killed in today's strikes. Dozens of others. IRGC leadership confirmation awaited. So they killed the head of the IRGC again. Well, they do just keep swapping them out, but hey, here we go. CENTCOM completes another wave of strikes against Iran. U.S. Central Command completed a new wave of strikes, multiple locations, precision missiles, to degrade Iran's ability to continue to attack international shipping flowing through the Strait of Hormuz. This was always going to happen because the Strait of Hormuz, which is supposed to be open, Iran continues to belligerently attack commercial vessels through there, and they know what they're doing. They're trying to, of course, cripple the global economy by making the Strait of Hormuz something that you cannot traverse oil through. And there's a ton of other oil-producing countries, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, maybe you've heard of them. They all use the Persian Gulf as well. And so they're pissed. And it's time for all of this belligerence to end. U.S. hitting dozens of targets at multiple locations. CENTCOM forces struck Iranian military air defense system, completes another wave of strikes against Iran. U.S. strikes hit 24 confirmed locations across Iran. Targets a span from coastal ports to inland nuclear and military sites. This map shows limited tactical strikes. Scales could change widely. I mean, look at this. The entire country lit up last night. Boom. Look at this. Pentagon just delivered a beautifully brutal reality check. This is what the IRGC deserves. This is from Emirati, UAE. Dude. 140 IRGC targets destroyed. Trying to fix the regime through diplomacy is pure delusion. It's time to stop treating symptoms and cut the head off the snake. The regime must be overthrown. Okay, so we're back to this. Fine. Breaking news. The United States has launched a new and intense wave of attacks against Iran. Command centers, radar, anti-aircraft, drone deposits, and missile launchers were all hit. Images after the strike at an airport. F-4 Phantoms were key to the Southwest air defense. Khuzestan is Iran's oil heartland. This hits deep and deliberate. So you can see here the infrastructure getting just completely degraded and in flames. They had a little air force. It is no more. I mean, yo. The U.S. has completely destroyed the IRGC headquarters in Iran. This is a primary location for Iran controlled its air force. The attack was so massive in the surrounding building completely destroyed, and uncontrollable fires raging following U.S. strikes. Water pumping station was struck by U.S. So now they are actually getting rid. Now they're getting rid of electrical, water, and they even hit a heavy water nuclear power plant last night. U.S. has struck oil, gas, and water infrastructure in tonight's attacks. Listen, F around, find out.
Wow.
But try and do this kind of stuff. Try and do this kind of stuff when you don't have any water. That's like, you really can Stone Age these people. And nobody wants that to happen. But you gotta stop being such jackasses and firing on commercial vessels when you told everyone you wouldn't. This is not a coastal strike. This is the home of the Arak reactor, Iran's 40-megawatt heavy water nuclear facility, the furthest the U.S. has struck inland since the MOU was signed. This is a different hit. So they're hitting now nuclear facilities in Iran. HIMAR precision-guided missile strike the airport. These attacks were carried out from Kuwait. U.S. bombs Iran using missile platforms based in Arab Gulf states. That is a game changer. Gulf nations are now unified against Iran. You can see footage of HIMAR missiles and artillery rockets being launched from Kuwait in the direction of Iran. You can see right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, President Trump on the phone, it was a done deal. They broke it. They always break it. We had 10 deals with these people. So we're just going to hit them very hard. They're a bad group of people, and they've been this way for a long time. Does seem to be, clarifying there from the president.
Expected to do that for nothing, unlike we had for many years. We guarded the Strait for 50 years more, and we never got paid for it. They made all the money, and the United States was just, they wouldn't. It's amazing. We never made. We guarded it for nothing, and now we're going to guard it. We're going to get paid for guarding it. It's a lot of money, but we just want to be reimbursed for doing all of this, for putting our people in danger. But we're really not putting people, we're really saving people. Remember this, they killed 52,000 protesters so far. As of this moment, the number is 52,000. So who's going to protest? And a lot of people are surprised about the protesting that they haven't. But nobody's going to protest when they get shot. They have AK-47s, they have machine guns aimed at people's heads. If you move 1 foot further, you get shot, and then they'll shoot 10 of them, and everybody flees. Who's not going to flee? They don't have guns.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you come for the king, you best not miss. They keep missing.
Mayor Zoran Mondani's promise of city-owned grocery stores is running headfirst into the people who actually feed New Yorkers.
Oh, but you see, it's not just grocery stores on the chopping block in New York City, as 11% of the city's storefronts remain empty 6 years after the events of 2020, which our communist leaders blamed for all of their problems, revealing New York's real-time collapse. And the displacement of businesses is entirely self-inflicted, while the voters here who've embraced socialism plead with the mayor for more of it.
New York City, it is time for a grand experiment. Bread will be cheap. Eggs will be cheaper. Grocery shopping will no longer be an unsolvable equation.
No way. There's no way we can be open.
Red flags started flying after City Hall invited bodega owners to a so-called roundtable, only to hit them with a barrage of questions about their profits, best-selling products, and business models.
When New Yorkers are being priced out of their groceries, government will step in and deliver affordability. And workers will be treated with dignity.
I always love people that never owned a business, never took a risk, want to tell us what to pay people. You know who dictates what people get paid? It's very simple, Ronnie. It's the market. Market dictates everything.
It seems like that the city is trying to figure out the best way to put them out of business.
Look, I'm not ashamed, and it's a mistake. I voted for him. They want us to be their consultants. They wanted to know what type of profit we're making. My grandfather was president of the Bodega Association. He would be rolling his grave.
According to this article, New York City has over 15,000 empty stores. And the new excuse for why this is that capitalism has failed, so we need more socialism. But just a few years ago, the events of 2020 were being blamed for this exact same phenomenon. And sure, the street traffic in Manhattan declined when the place was locked down for 3 years in a row. But for some reason, the rebound our overlords told us was just around the corner never ended up happening. happening. Because even before the new leader of the Democrat Party took control of this city, the socialism it was already afflicting itself with was wreaking havoc at record rates. And this is all getting worse because businesses, in order to succeed, need an environment that doesn't punish them for existing. But our mayor, he's looking around, he sees all these empty stores and he says, well, this ain't working, time for something else. And that something else is the city stepping into the game with its own stores, while ignoring the fact that wages, which will soon be $30 an hour, as well as even higher taxes on the businesses and the owners of them, plus all of the fines and enforcement the city plans to dish out, are taking its toll on anyone with a skill set who's now running to the nearest bus headed for Florida and fighting for a seat. And that brings us to the real reason New York City has over 15,000 empty storefronts. You'd be crazy to rent one of those. If you rent one of those and you've got the money to set it up and build something, you better watch out, because the communists running this place, they're looking around for people to punish. And they're going to find you. And here's how they're going to dish out that punishment. Well, it's going to start with the free grocery stores. But those are only phase one, because after they steal from the law-abiding and the middle class, in order to open these $30 million behemoths, the prosperity of this city will start to evaporate. And when it does, you're going to have even more businesses closed down, because everybody's going to get taxed to pay for these things, which means the communist voters here are going to start demanding not just free grocery stores, but free clothing stores, free furniture stores, free hardware stores, free electronic stores. If it closes, you name it, they'll want it. Because every business in town is being set up to fail right now, because businesses are the enemy of the communists.
Red flags started flying after City Hall invited bodega owners to a so-called roundtable, only to hit them with a barrage of questions about their profits, best-selling products, and business models. Now Mamdani's team is scrambling to convince local grocers they won't see their prices undercut and be driven out of business. But
why would they have to scramble to convince people they're not going to put them out of business? All they have to do that is not have closed-door meetings where everyone is sworn to secrecy, where they start asking people, hey, thanks for coming in. How much money do you make at your grocery store? What are your best-selling products? What do people really want to buy? What do they keep coming back for? Tell us all your secrets. I mean, that's diabolical. That's like asking your enemy on the battlefield how to defeat them, which is exactly what the communists are doing. And what are they also doing? They're lying about it. They're saying, nope, we're just going to have a core group of things. That's it. We're not going to undercut anybody. We're just here to help. Watch.
The city will subsidize a core set of staples. Bread will be cheap. Eggs will be cheaper. Grocery shopping will no longer be an unsolvable equation.
So the promo videos make it sound like this is going to be a glorified vegetable stand. Well, if that's the case, if it's going to be a glorified vegetable stand, if it's just going to be, the tiny little area of Walmart that's got the ginger and the peaches, if that's going to be the Mamdani Marts, why do they care about some of these other products? Listen to this.
What are they up to that they were trying to grill these bodega owners about, what items do you sell? Which ones are the most profitable? Which ones do you make the most money on? What are they trying to do? What are they trying to get over on these minority-owned bodega owners?
To me, it's outrageous. Today, I just came from a press conference with my counterparts, with Fernando Mateo and the president of the Bodega Association and the president of the National Supermarket, Anthony Pena. We're all outraged because they have consultants that are really not consulting them. How can you think that the supermarkets are selling cigarettes? They don't sell supermarkets don't sell cigarettes. A lot of them don't. It's the bodegas. Now they're saying lottery tickets. They wanted to know what type of profit we're making on that.
Why would they want to know that if it's just going to be a glorified fruit stand? You see, the communists are lying. They don't plan to enter the grocery business and set up some healthy-only mart that nobody's going to want to shop at because it doesn't carry any of the other stuff. They want to sell the worst things for humanity in their stores too. That's why they're asking these types of questions. These stores are going to carry way more than an apple and an orange, that's for sure. And the reason for that is because communism, you have to understand, it's all about the optics. All they care about is how things look. And it has to look from the moment they set up their supermarkets, which are going to cost $30 million a piece, that these places are succeeding. The news is going to all show up. They're all going to want to see what's going on, and they need to see a long line of people fighting at the door to get in, and they're going to need to see a horde of people coming out with receipts that show how much money they're saving, smiles on their faces, and bags full of absolutely everything they need so that they never need to shop anywhere else. You see, that's what needs to happen, or these places are going to be ridiculed as failures. And if they only sell vegetables, that's exactly what's going to happen, and they know it, which is why they're coming for everybody else.
When we don't even sell that. So I think they're out of touch. No. And what they're doing is creating more division.
Yeah, they're not out of touch.
Right now we had the legal counsel call me this week wanting to meet with me. I want to meet with the mayor. I don't want to meet with the legal counsel or the deputy mayor of economic injustice, because she's supposed to be helping minority businesses, not hurting them. So to me, she is our perfect person that was put there to hurt our community and hurt.
Well, actually, so they have this deputy mayor of economic justice, which he jokingly says is the deputy mayor of economic injustice. And he's right, but to the communists, you having a grocery store, selling eggs, and earning a profit, that's injustice. And this is the connection that nobody in New York City is willing to make. Nobody in New York City wants to understand that the communists see every single thing that keeps the capital of capitalism afloat as wrong, which is why the whole thing needs to be torn down, obliterated. And when you see these empty storefronts, well, that's not because the city is taxing these businesses. That's not because the city makes it too hard for these businesses to exist. Oh no, it's because the landlord's greedy. It's because the landlord wants more rent. It's because the utility rates are too high. Never mind the state shut down all the power plants, which is why during the heat wave we had businesses, supermarkets, the same bodegas they're coming for, throwing out all their food into the street. You think the city-run grocery store is going to be set at 78 degrees like the mayor ordered and demanded everybody else do? The old government buildings weren't set there, and when these buildings lose power, it's going to be the bodegas that run out of electricity. The city-run store is going to be open. Then they'll say, what a success! Next summer, just you wait. There's going to be another heat wave. The whole neighborhood's going to shut down, but oh, hey, come to the city-run grocery store. We'll take it. And before you try to blame all these store closures on the landlords themselves, check this out.
Only they change the sign. Everything is everything is same.
MD Khalil Rahman of Parkchester says his name no longer adorns the signs of 3 restaurants he sold in the last couple years.
Oh, why did he sell?
Did keep the look of his former restaurants.
This glass me put me this is chair me. It is the same menu, only they change the name.
Rahman says despite working 7 days a week, high rents, rising food costs, and increases to the minimum wage left him losing too much money to keep his restaurants going.
Really?
It's bad for me. I am depression. It is broken my heart because I have lost more than $3 million in this time. Every month I am losing the money, more than $100,000.
Wow. So we got a whole bunch of businesses closing down in New York City because the city's own rules make it too expensive to operate these businesses. Now, when the mayor looks around and he sees these empty storefronts, no matter what type of line of work they're in, he says, well, capitalism's failing. Greed got the best of somebody, couldn't afford the rent. I blame the landlord. Meanwhile, the business owner talks about rising costs, putting him out of business. Now, if you're going to mandate wages that preclude the business from being able to hire people and maintain its profit margins, they have to go out of business. And if you do that at the same time, insurance and food prices are going up. What are these companies supposed to do? But you know who's not going to have any of these wage-related problems? The city-run grocery stores. Listen.
An unsolvable equation. And workers will be treated with dignity. This is what we mean by a new era. When New Yorkers are being priced out of their groceries, government will step in and deliver affordability.
So when the mayor says that there is a new era here where workers will be treated with dignity, what he means is that if your business is not the city-run store, and if your employer is not the government, you are being exploited, you are being taken advantage of, you just exist to build somebody else's mansion, you just exist to get hurt by a system that is totally rigged, but no longer That's why the free stores exist. It's to save the world. We're going to have affordable prices. People are going to become millionaires bagging groceries, and we're going to do it by taxing the greedy rich people. What could go? Oh yeah, everything can go wrong, because you know what? That's not going to work. That's a fantasy. Listen.
That's why when you go into Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, you're paying $10 for a cup of coffee, because it's all simple math. So anyone who comments and says, we don't pay enough, what do we do here at Paisans, Ronnie? You started as a driver, then you worked as a counter guy, then you went to manager, and now you're managing partner. That's how it works. Entry-level jobs for teenagers. I used to work a paper route back in the day, making $2 a day, you know? You come in here, you start at the bottom, whether it's washing dishes, answering phones, working the counter, and you start at, say, $15 an hour. These people think people at McDonald's cashier jobs are not meant to feed 5 kids, feed a family. It's meant for you to have a job while you're in school, in college. You're working your way up. You're trying to better yourself. That's what a lot of these entry jobs are. It's kind of changed.
Right. It's changed because they want entry-level jobs to have $30 an hour minimum wage. Now, if you're going to do that, you destroy the affordability, because now the business has to charge even more money for what it sells if it wants to pay that $30 an hour minimum wage and stay open. And the second thing you destroy is what he just spent the first half of this clip talking about. The whole economic ladder gets blown out of the water. You want to destroy how your society functions? Eliminate all the entry-level jobs. You know, there's a lot of hate about entry-level jobs. Oh, working at McDonald's, oh, entry-level jobs, oh, these jobs, they're exploiting people, they're not paying people enough. Well, look, these entry-level jobs exist to give somebody who doesn't have $30 an hour worth of skills the opportunity to get into the workforce. The worst thing you can do is to have a city like New York that has one of the worst education systems. They're graduating people who have a skill level that's here, and then they're going to set the minimum wage here. What are these people supposed to do? They can't get into a workforce of $30 an hour minimum wages if they're graduating them with $5 to $10 an hour worth of marketable skills. They are setting the entire city up for an affordability disaster. No one's going to be able to find jobs. No one's going to be able to work at the jobs that are out there because they're totally unqualified. Everyone's going to need a handout. Everyone's going to need to go to the free grocery store while it's open until it too shuts down, because this place just runs out of money. The whole thing is wrong. We need jobs that people who have the skills that they're graduating with can get into and then quickly work their way up. That's what we need. We should be talking about economic mobility, but the problem is the socialists see economic mobility and they see profit and they see people who are independent, and they want none of that.
Our perfect person that was put there to hurt our community and hurt the immigrant community that need loans right now. The mayor should be talking about loans. Like I told Fernando Mateo, it's not about how our profit margins of the bodegas. My grandfather was president of the Bodega Association. He would be rolling his grave with the way I was in the Marqueta. How are they going to put where Puerto Ricans started? That, to me, my stomach rolled over when I was with Fernando Mateo in the press conference today. To me, what are they doing? First thing that the president of the National Association said, Frank, you're going to be there representing us. You need to tell them we don't sell lottery tickets. We don't sell, and we're not making money on cigarettes. Cigarettes, there hasn't been a raise on cigarettes in years. So why are they mentioning stuff that we're not selling?
Because they plan to sell those things. And what's so fascinating about this is you have an entire city that elected Mayor Mamdani. He said he was a socialist. And if you know anything about world history, you know how the socialists operate. They always promise everything. They promise things are going to be great, but they're not actually telling the truth. Grocery stores. Well, now stores. They're going to try to build city-run Walmarts. They're going to try to sell every single thing that they can to put every single business that they can out of business, because they don't want people shopping at your business. If your business sells clothes, t-shirts, radios, doesn't even matter what it is, they're going to shut them all down. They're going to put them all out of business, and they're going to love it when everyone has to crawl to them to get their tires checked, to get their oil changed, to get a t-shirt, to get a toothbrush, to get a vegetable, because then they've got total control and they've got the optics of, hey, we've defeated the capitalists, we beat them at our own game. They can't wait to come out and say, our store's thriving. I don't know why those businesses over there aren't succeeding. They should do what we do. Never mind, we tax them to pay for the stuff in our store, which is cheaper than what they sell.
It's not fair to our vendors to say our pricing because a lot of the bodegas have confidentiality agreements that people don't recognize.
So let me ask you this.
Look, I'm not ashamed, and it's a mistake. I voted for him. Like I told his legal counsel, I want to meet with him.
So, this is the problem. Somebody came in promising socialism. And the only way you can vote for that is if you don't know how socialism works. We in America have been lied to about socialism by our education system and by mainstream news networks that have been hiding this from people. They want us to think socialism's great. They want us to think socialism's gonna help out the little guy. What we've got here happening in New York is the Obama effect, a transformative candidate with a bright future who breaks all of these barriers, has come to town, and he's here to save the world. And if you stand against him, there's something wrong with you. And even though what he says isn't gonna work, everyone voted for this. Everyone saw Mamdani say he's a socialist, and they said, yeah, man, that's gonna work. Here we are, we got a leader of the business community, and he says, I think socialism's gonna be great. Now, you can only say that if you don't know what socialism is. You can only say that if you're gonna listen to the mayor tell you with a straight face that he's here to help with socialism and say, yeah, that sounds like a cure. But no, it's a disease.
This is his policy.
And I don't want to meet with the deputy economic justice that's injustice. Why? Because they should be working on the issues with certification that's taking our members 2 or 3 years to get certified. They should be dealing with the corruption in SBS, not that she oversees. She should be sitting down with us and saying, how can I help you access the capital? You can't get capital because the SBA is not giving immigrants business loans no more. We'll help you with that.
It seems like reading some of the questions that were being asked these bodega owners and these operators, it seems like that the city is trying to figure out the best way to put them out of business.
They want us to be their consultants. If they got $30 million, let them hire people that know this. Don't try to take information from our members.
To be a consultant to put yourself out of business.
Right, that's correct.
Right, so here's the problem. There's people who said, this is America. We take good ideas from over here, we take good ideas from over here, we slap them together, and we got a great country. But what they don't realize is that socialism is the opposite of capitalism. Capitalism thrives on accountability, because if you do well, you get rewarded, and if you do poorly, you go out of business. And it also thrives on private property. But socialism doesn't thrive on accountability, because no one's accountable, because everyone's suffering together. Everyone's taxing each other to open the free grocery store, which goes out of business and doesn't have any food. They say, I don't know how that happened. And nobody's got any private property. So socialism is the opposite of capitalism. And if you're gonna replace the system we have with another system, don't be surprised when the people who come in who really believe this stuff, they said they were socialists, when they come in and they say, hey, we're gonna come here and bring economic justice to the city, they're looking at you, they're looking at your business, they're looking at the profit you make, and you are their enemy. And you voted for them to come in and tell you that. That's the sad thing about this. The sad reality here is we're not taking a little bit of socialism and a little bit of capitalism and making a great country together. We're replacing the foundations of a great country with the foundations of failure that have never worked and aren't gonna work here either. What do you think about that?